die, your family will cry for 2 days, and third day they've forgotten. Mom, yeah, she's gone. Now we can send out for food. Don't have to put up with mom's cooking. Reality issue. This is what it is. We like to believe we are so important. We are such responsible people. Without us, my God, the world won't rotate. Human beings are like bacteria crawling all over the face of the earth. And remember, you're just one of them. No great shakes. But you do as much damage as the bacteria does. That's something. Makes you feel good? This is what you call a mood elevator. You're a virus. Now you don't feel so big and so great eventually, right? I mean, you take the most powerful person in the world. When he's sick, he's mewling like a puppy. Yes or no? Yeah. That's why I have this view of the world, because I get all these so-called rich and famous people coming to me, my back, please. And that's it. They're reduced to mewling puppies, no matter who they may be in the real world, if they call it the real world. To me, they're just mewling puppies coming limping along with whatever they have. And that's how we are. At the end of the day, that's exactly what we are. Nothing. So stop having this great big impression of yourself. Can you imagine when you die and you go up to God, I was the president of the Rotary Club. God will say, what's that? Feel foolish, don't you? That's what it is. Just be. Not up, not down. Just be. Don't be poverty-stricken. Be enriched, because you have an unlimited amount of love, kindness, happiness to give. Give it freely. And expect nothing back. Then you have no expectations. There is no disappointment. No disappointment, no hurt. No hurt, no feeling of being betrayed. Home free. I've given and I can give more. I don't need any back. Rather, don't give back to me, give to somebody else, because I've got unlimited. You may have a limited supply, mine is unlimited. That's the attitude you should take. Don't bang your head, bang theirs. No, it's not about, see, you have an aged person at home, the doctor's given sound advice about what. How much more life will that diet give that person? 15 days? 1 year? So let them go happy, eat all the sweets and go happy. The bottom line is this, it's their life. You can advise. By you banging your head, do they eat the sweets? No. You'll get a headache, that's about all.
If you're attached, you feel helpless.
That's the point. You're helpless anyway. Tell me, what can you help? When you comb your hair and the hair comes off in your brush, you're helpless. Yes? Do you control that hair? No. So what can you control? My tweet I said the other day, I don't know if anyone reads those tweets, stupid things that I send out. I said, a soft, fluffy, formless cloud can block out the mighty sun if it's in the right place at the right time. It's all about that. The sun claims to be so powerful. The little cloud comes there and he's saying, hey, I can't go through you. So this is it. So what are we trying to prove? We're in control of what? What is karmically?
I mean, they have done something for us.
They've done something for you?
So much actually.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
They raised me.
They raised you. So give somebody else then. If I have a chocolate cake and you don't want to give it to somebody else. See, you want to do it for your parents because you feel you owe them. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Yes.
You should do it because you want to, not because you feel you owe them.
Feel it that way only from my heart. It's not in account.
Okay, so they don't take it, then give it to somebody else. See, when my brother was sick, I didn't heal him because he didn't ask for the healing. Here I'm going city to city healing half the world, but I didn't heal my brother because he didn't ask for it. And my mom said, why didn't you heal him? I said, why should I heal him? He didn't ask for it. I'm not going to bang my head and say, ask for the healing, please, I cannot heal you. You don't want the healing, you know I'm doing healing, you don't want it, it's fine. I'm not going to break my head. When he got really sick, then one little whimpering phone call. Hey, that healing stuff you do, can you send some this side? So I said, yeah, sure. He got help from his wife for that, poor chap. But that's what it's all about. Why should I? Hey, take it, stuff it down their throat. Want it? No, okay, give it to somebody else. Just be.
For the parents, it may just be enough to know that he wants to do it.
Yeah, really.
They don't have to do it.
And if you say it 6 times to them, then they say now he's a damn nuisance.
For them, it's enough to know that he would like to.
You know, all these overprotective children, when the parents look at them and like, oh God, having it is fine. Don't go throwing it on everybody's head. When they ask for it, give it unlimited, without reservation. Yes, but don't. He knows I'm doing healing. He's seen me doing healing from my childhood. He's sick. All he has to do is say.
But why does he have to ask you for it? Why does he do it himself?
Correct, that's the point. You don't stuff it down a person's throat. If they don't want your love, they don't want your kindness, don't give it. It's not welcome. Then again it becomes unkind. To force it down somebody's throat. Then you can't give kindness to somebody who doesn't want your kindness. It becomes unkind.
It's a brother.
Means nothing. If you're my brother, my uncle, or somebody on the road, it's the same thing to me. I think I told you that also when somebody... he got okay, but I made him take a little longer. I said next time phone a little earlier, because the disease was a little progressed, you see, and I have to work a little harder at it, you see. Yeah.
And then they say you are the greatest because you really
No, and then I told him, I said, now, this illness, you see what you have to do. I know he loves to play tennis. No tennis for about a week. Really? I said, yes, it's too exerting. And know this and know that. And I cut him off all this stuff. I said, if you had called me earlier, we could have got rid of all that. Next time he gets the slightest thing, Patrick! Yeah, I'm like that.
It was already becoming better. The doctor had given me the medicine. Didn't say that.
No, he phoned up and he really got sick and he said, I'm really bad. It sounded like death warmed up. I said, okay, I'll heal you, but no tennis. I'll heal you, but no this. I'll heal you, but no that. Come on, have some fun. I also need fun in my life. He's sick of having fun, so I'm having the fun. Yeah, you wanted to ask some question. Sorry? It depends what mood I'm in. If I'm in a mischievous mood. It's not about asking me of anything. It's just this. When somebody asks me for something, I look at it like you're a child asking for chocolates every day. You don't know that the chocolates every day may spoil your teeth or give you worms or whatever. So I will tell the universe, give them what's best for them. You may have your own idea what's best for you. But I tell the universe, give them whatever is the best. Because the universe knows best what's best for you. We don't know what's best for us. Yes. You see, there's many ways to do things. You see somebody doing like I say, I got so many patients of mine who do very stupid things. So what I do is, I know he's going to hurt himself. So I do something where he just can't hurt himself. Like a person who drinks and they can't control their alcohol and they get into trouble. So I say, okay, after one drink you fall asleep. Falls asleep, you can't drink anymore. How's that? I'm not stopping him from drinking. I'm just making him a little sleepy. You can do that. Put a cushion. But when he says, I really want to stop, Patrick, help me, then I'll stop him. But I can't just do that. Like once there was this party and this guy was drinking and his wife and everybody saying, stop him. I said, he's not asked me to stop him. So what I thought of another better thing to do. When he was going to drink, he bumped the table and all the alcohol fell on the ground and bottles broke. Can't drink. It was a little expensive, but you can do so much. The universe is at your disposal, but you just have to do it. You are so afraid. If you were a child and God came to you and said, what do you like me? One wish. You know what you would probably ask for? A toy car or some nonsense. Or someone else, I want a good job. You know what I would say? 3 wishes. God says, I'll give you one wish. I'll say, my one wish is that I have 3 wishes. And then I'll wish for one thing. Second thing, the third one is for 3 more wishes. That's the way to do it. But you will ask, oh no, that Mont Blanc pen, it looks so good, God, give it to me. You are so weak and miserable in what you even ask for. You are so scared to ask. Huh? No, you can ask also. He knows what he needs, and I tell him, this is what I think you should know that I need. That's how I talk to him. I talk to God is just that. Listen, buddy, these people want all this stuff, just give it, okay? And be double time. But that's how it is. Total, unerring faith. I told you the story about the football field, right? There was this lady in America who came for the workshop, went back home and said, Patrick. Husband said, Patrick sounds like a man, and who's this guy? Second time Patrick lands up in Pasadena again, Patrick. She's third time he says, I'm going to visit, it was a dinner party, I'm coming, I want to meet this Patrick. So he came, and was sitting at this table, and he came and chose to sit just next to me. And his wife was saying, oops, he's looking for a fight. So he says, is it true? My wife says you know everything. I said, absolutely right. There was dead silence at the table. And the wife was saying, like, why did I bring this guy? And he said, are you sure everything? I said, I told you absolutely everything on this planet. He said, okay. Can you tell me the color of the football field in so-and-so town? I said, yeah, blue. He nearly fell out of his chair because it's the only football field in the world that is blue. A football field may be brown because it's muddy, or may be green because of grass or turf, but never blue. But this was the only football field in the world that is blue, and I just said blue. Today he's my biggest follower, Patrick. That's what it is. Just ask the universe, what's the color of this silly field? Blue. You can call it anything you like. It doesn't change what it is. I am in tune because I'm always dancing to my wife's tunes. I'm pretty much in tune. You guys play the tunes, all the women. The men have to dance. So we are more in tune to the universe than the women. It's not about being in tune. You can just demand. And demand with that surefire faith that I have demanded, it has to be, it cannot not be, because I have said so, it has to be so. I could have told the guy purple, it would have been purple. He would have said no, he would have gone and found his field purple next day. Because I said purple. That's the faith you need to have. At that same dinner, because this was in Pasadena, I don't know if you know what Pasadena is sorry? Yeah, and no, it's a space center. Aerospace center. So one guy at the table said, so actually you know everything, this is fantastic. I said, yeah. So he said, can you tell me the fuel used by the rocket engines in the Apollo 11 launch? I said, yeah, liquid oxygen, liquid hydrogen, and high octane kerosene. You can say anything. It comes to you too, you don't take it. You divert it. That's the point. It sounds so ridiculous. When I was in Perth, somebody said, can you tell us anything? I said, yeah. Says, can you give me a recipe for dog biscuits? I gave them a recipe for dog biscuits. And they went home and made it. They went home and made it, and the dogs walloped all the biscuits.
Tell us the recipe.
Take 1 ounce of Sonia, ground finely. That's if you want to poison the dog. This is it. How can we get closer? You cannot get closer because you're already immersed in it. Not tune into it, you are it. That's the realization that you are it. You're very much a part of what the universe is. You're not different from the universe. We're always trying to connect with the higher power. We're trying to reach out, find a path, take a journey, a spiritual journey. Where are you going to go? You're there already. That's the realization. Just that you don't know it. I was too dumb. I didn't have much of a brain. It's the brain that makes you do this. Think I got to go there to do it. You will not accept something if it is simple. You're an educated people, so you'll expect something to be highly complex. Then it's like, wow, it's very complicated. It must be good because it's complicated. I mean, if I show you an apple and I say it's 1 rupee, you say, 1 rupee, must be some rotten apple. Same apple, if I say 50 rupees, you'll buy it. Because, yeah, it must be a good apple, it's 50 rupees. That's stupidity of human beings. If it's complex, it's difficult to get. Why do you think all these guys tell you to take your foot and put it here and then do something like stand like this and then you'll attain enlightenment? They want to make it complex. You are enlightened anyway. How do you realize what? I just told you, so you still haven't realized it. You are enlightened anyway. Your eyes are closed, I'm just saying open your eyes. You're there already. You're like a fish in the water saying, hey, I'm thirsty. You're immersed in the water. You're a part of the water. The same thing is that's what you are, enlightenment. You're not enlightened, you are enlightenment itself because you are the universe. So what's not to know? What's to be afraid of? What's to be scared of? That will take a lot of imagination. In your case, I would reverse the letters.
That's very terrible.
No, it's same as fluffy then. Or floppy rather, sorry. Same as floppy. No, floppy is not so good. You're saying for floppy or for him?
You really put us in our place.
But still, you have thousands, millions of people all trying, not able to actually open up. I guess it's because we're told by society you must do this and this and this in order to get there. There must be a couple of exercises that you can. For instance, I listen to your tapes all the time, your meditation tapes. There must be a few things that we actually can do down here in this crazy world that'll allow us to open up easier. Exercise.
Yeah. When in doubt, run in circles, scream and shout.
Shall we start now?
No, it's just this. Why do you have to think there are exercises to get there? You're there. That's the point. Where are you going to do exercise and go where? See, this is again a very human thing. I have to get there. It's like trying to look in a mirror and say, I want to go there. No, I see my image. What is the exercise? Yes.
Maybe I can put it a different way. I realize maybe you see they're all different lives and you understand one. So how to get into that realization that thing opens up, we realize.
That's what he said. Make the wildest wish and make it with 100% faith and you will get it. But you won't make that wildest wish. No, that's too much. I'll ask only for this much. Already you lost it. That's what I just told you. I just told you that same thing. If as a child someone says, come on, whatever you want, I'll give you. You say, I'll have a toy car. You will not, like I told you what I asked for. As a kid, go to that St. Francis Xavier and then ask whatever you want. All my friends have probably asked to win a football match or something. I said, no homework for the rest of my life. And I got it. It's just that I never thought I couldn't get it. You people say, I'll ask, but no, that's too much. I don't, no. Give me half. Fine.
So ask and have faith that you will receive.
Not receive, that it has to come to you. There's no way it cannot because you asked. Gosh, you even are made to be, he should be really afraid of you because he made you to ask. You should have known that you wanted it.
Nothing else has to be.
Nothing else. It's that arrogant faith. No, because you may not want the healing. If you don't ask, it means you don't want. If you want the healing, you will ask for it. Yes or no? If you don't want the healing, you say, no, I'm so arrogant, I know that you want, but you don't want to ask, and that you want to know, you don't want, you know that I know that you know that I know. Yes. No, it's the same thing. If you say that I should know that you want the healing, but if you haven't asked, you don't want it, obviously. But I know that you don't want it because I know that you don't want it because otherwise you would have asked.
No, you just try to.
No, it's that.
Make up your mind. Sometimes you take it for granted. Sometimes.
Yeah, why should I know?